Joining us now from Bora Pharmaceuticals is Timothy Lane, Senior Director of Business Development, and Eugene Kim, Director of Supply Chain. Bora Pharmaceuticals is a full-service global CDMO specializing in the development and manufacturing of complex oral solid, liquid, semi-solid, ophthalmic, biologics, and sterile injectable pharmaceutical products for clinical and commercial supply. Their comprehensive solutions and expansive global network enable their clients to deliver much-needed therapies to patients worldwide. They're going to provide an update on Bora's latest investments and expanded fill-finish capacity for small molecules, biologics, and other sterile injectable products. Welcome, Tim and Eugene.
All right, thanks, Barry, for the introduction. Before we get started today, I wanted to ask the audience a poll question. What is the biggest challenge you face when selecting a fill-finish CDMO? You can see the responses there, and I look forward to your answers. Today, we're going to talk about the sterile fill-finish facility in Baltimore, Maryland. Before we dive into that, I wanted to go through Bora Group as a whole. So the Bora Group is a worldwide organization with 2,100 employees. We export to over 100 countries on behalf of our clients. We have 9 manufacturing sites. And although we were founded in Taiwan, 95% of our current revenue is outside of Taiwan. So I want to talk a little bit about our journey to becoming a global contender. Bora Pharmaceuticals was established in 2007. Over the next several years, we acquired multiple facilities in Taiwan. In 2020, we entered the North American market with our acquisition of the GSK Mississauga facility. In 2022, we entered the DS market with the establishment of Bora Biologics. After several more acquisitions of Taiwan facilities, we really invested in 2024 in North America with the acquisition of Upsher-Smith in Maple Grove, Minnesota, and the acquisition of the facility we're going to talk about today in Baltimore, Maryland. So on this map, you can see our Taiwan facilities are primarily focused on oral solid dosage, ophthalmics, topicals, and semi-solids. We also manufacture small-scale DS out of Taiwan. Moving over to North America and San Diego, we have our Bora Biologics facility that manufactures biologic drug substance. In Maple Grove, we manufacture oral solid dosage, powders, liquids, and in Mississauga, we manufacture OSDs, liquids, and topicals. And then, of course, today we're going to talk about our Baltimore facility where we manufacture sterile injectables. For our biologics friends that are wondering if we can do an end-to-end product through our Bora Biologics and fill finish in Baltimore, the answer is yes. In this approach, we do a end-to-end seamless solution for your product. Through that process, you have a dedicated program manager, subject matter experts who follow the program from end to end, a tailored project plan, and integrated planning and analytics. So through the Bora Power of One, you'll experience one team, one timeline, and one target. So Bora is committed to investing in our capabilities. You can see on the slide, over the last 2 years, we've made significant investment, not only in our OSD and DS facilities, but also in our DP facility in Baltimore, Maryland. Later on, we'll talk about the investment in the AST Genesis automated vial, syringe, and cartridge line. And we're not stopping here. There's more to come in future years. Okay, so focusing on the sterile fill finish capabilities. So our Baltimore site is comprised of 87,000 square feet over 3 different buildings. We are currently regulated by many of the worldwide agencies, including US FDA. We offer vials and prefilled syringes in the liquid and lyophilized format. We'll go through these lines in detail in the following slides, but we have a Groninger Flex Pro 50 line that can fill vials, prefilled syringes, and cartridges. We have 2 Chase Logan lines, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the AST line that we're currently working on installing. Serving these lines, we have 3 formulation suites, and we offer terminal sterilizations for our clients if they have products that require that. And we currently have 20 active commercial products, and we also have some clinical products that we manufacture on behalf of our clients. Diving a little deeper into the fill lines, our Growing Flex Pro 50 line is a two-headed filler. Currently, we have change parts for the 1 ml long, 2R, 6R, 10R vial. Our media fill qualification is 48 hours, and with that time period, we can fill a max batch size of about 90,000 units with the 1 ml long or 2R format. There's also an integrated lyo on this filler that can handle about 30,000 2R vials. We have 2 Chase Loadman lines that are very similar, except one's a single-headed filler and one's a 2-headed filler. Those are located within RABs. The container size available on those is 3 mils to 50 mils. And you can see our qualified media fill duration for each of those lines. That allows us to fill about a maximum of 45,000 units, and for the 2-headed filler, and about 12,000 units for the single-headed filler. We do have 2 lyos available for those fill lines. They max out at about 90,000 units for the 3 ml format. And then we have our planned expansion line of the AST Genesis line. Currently, we have 2R change parts spec'd out for that, and we're looking at additional change parts. That has a media fill qualification of expected of 24 hours and a max batch size of about 10,000 units. So diving a little deeper into our Growing Flex Pro isolator filling line. As I mentioned, this line can fill vials, syringes, and cartridges. Currently, we have change parts for 2R, 10R, 6R, and 20R vials. Also for the 1 ml pre-filled syringe. There are additional change parts available for this line if a client approaches us and has a format that they'd like to use. This line can fill up to 100,000 units in the 2R and 1 ml format. For larger vials or syringes, obviously that volume would be reduced slightly. The line offers in-process weight controls, VHP decontamination, adjustable lighting for light-sensitive products, and it has a fully integrated automated loading and unloading lyophilizer if your product requires that. This line was fully qualified in the middle of last year with media fills, and we're currently in the middle of a PPQ program for one of our clients. It's a beautiful line, and I encourage you to visit us in Baltimore and take a peek at it. And then we're excited about our newest line. As I mentioned, it went through FAT testing earlier this year. We're currently modifying the facility for its installation. We expect to have it up and running by first quarter of 2027. We are starting with the 2R format, but again, partnering with our current clients and future clients on what change parts would be appropriate for their programs. It does have a fairly large capacity. It can fill up to 100 ml vials, 50 ml syringes, or 20 ml cartridges, and then any size below that. This line was designed for high value products at a smaller scale. It's designed to minimize system loss and really make sure that most of the product ends up in the vial. On site, we have a full suite of analytical testing. You can see here some of our core capabilities. We have chromatography equipment. We can do physical and chemical tests. We have microbial testing for sterility, bioburden, and endotoxin. We can perform CCID testing, and we can do particle counting and monitoring. So we have the full suite that allows us to do in-process testing, release testing, stability testing, incoming ID testing for our clients. So this allows us really full control of the analytical process and the manufacturing process for faster disposition and release. We do partner with third-party laboratories if necessary on behalf of our clients if there's a method that we do not have in-house. As far as inspection, packaging, and labeling, we do have capabilities on site for manual visual inspection, which is our primary method. However, we do have additional equipment for semi-automated if our client's product and program would be a good fit for that. We offer some high-speed labeling on site, cartoning, and we also perform serialization through TraceLink. Our storage facilities have all the common storage temperatures for API and drug product at ambient, 2 to 8, -20, and -70. Additionally, we have a freezer farm available if a client's program has a product that requires different storage temperatures. At this point, I'm going to hand it off to Eugene Kim. He's our head of supply chain for Baltimore, and he's going to talk us through some of our quality systems, give you an update on our capacity, and also provide a case study of how we helped one of our clients deliver product to their patients. Eugene?
Thanks, Tim. My name is Eugene Kim, Director of Supply Chain, reporting directly to the Baltimore site. The next few slides, I'm really excited to share with you the capacity outlook, share with you a couple things that we do out here specifically at the Baltimore site, and at the end, share with you a case study that Tim mentioned to share you an aspect of how we work together through a partnership. From a capacity outlook, for immediate and near-term capacity available for clinical commercial programs, right now we have 50% available capacity across the vial and syringe lines over the next 6 and 12 months. And that's driven due to the recent investments with the FlexPro and AST line that Tim kind of shared with you guys here at the Baltimore site. We're looking to work with you guys and share that capacity with future clients and looking forward to fill that capacity based on your needs here. Average lead time to slot confirmation. Slot confirmation as early as 1 week from forecast receipt. So we have a process of a forecast process, a rolling 12-month forecast, where that gets shared and we're able to communicate back to you guys a slot confirmation to share with you where you're slated for from a production standpoint. Batch size and throughput sweep spots, typical vial batches, 10 to 45,000 units per batch. Syringe batches, 5 to 90K units per batch, and that varies based on the client needs and requirements. Supply chain resiliency and redundancy. So dual sourcing is in place and available for critical components like stopper syringes and vials. So we have the ability to make sure supply continuity is available based on any global supply chain bottlenecks. We have safety stock policies supporting as high as 6 months of production or based on client needs. And we also have very strong relationships with our vendors, which really helps us pivot and be agile to any demand increases or any specific requests to get ahead on supply continuity. Tech transfer and campaign readiness speed really varies and tailored to client needs and targets. If speed and agility is one of your top priorities for XYZ reason, we're here to partner with you to understand where that finish line is and really help us get that over the goal line from tech transfer, campaign readiness, speed. If your needs are more like, hey, we need multiple batches of engineering runs, PPQ runs, and extracurricular activities, we're also here to make sure we work together, partner up, and make sure we're able to achieve those goals. On-time finish performance at the site, 99% on-time finish across clinical and commercial fill finish campaigns and batches. And that's with all the processes and partnerships that we developed through you understanding your needs, your true needs, and really be able to execute together and get that over the goal line as a partner here. Here in the next slide, I want to share with you our committed to quality operation excellence. I want to share with you at the Baltimore site. I'm comprising standard of quality and commercial compliance across global networks. We work with multiple clients globally, and we have experience work with regulatory agencies globally, not just FDA. So we have experience through the quality compliance through that. One thing I do want to share with you that makes us unique is our Operational Excellence University. This is something we've implemented here and instilled in our culture at the Bora Baltimore site that really helps us enhance, improve, remediate our processes and issues that we face to help improve later on in the future, right? This kind of now enabled enhanced aseptic practice and procedures, increased operational efficiencies, delivering exceptional quality and reliability at every step of the manufacturing process. One unique fact about us is 40% of the Baltimore site staff is either trained or certified in operational excellence. So at least they are either trained or at least have a white belt, green belt, or a project that really help drive continuous improvement in many aspects of what we do, and most importantly in quality, obviously in operation excellence, improving operation efficiency. And that's something that we are very proud of here at the Baltimore site. Final key takeaways. Like Tim mentioned, we had future expansion investments in new assets and capabilities based on market demand that really opened up the capacity that we have at the Bora Baltimore site. And we really love to share that with you guys based on your client needs. Staffed according to kickoff projects in a matter of 7 to 10 days upon signing. We're ready to work with you guys upon signage, ready to kick off and make sure we move to the right direction. Extensive experience in tech transfer, scale, and commercialization. This really ties into the next bullet point here. We in Baltimore Bora, we 70% of what we do here is globally only made at the site. So that really warrants a niche skill set that we have here and really supports extensive experience in tech transfer, scale up, and commercialization. At the end, packaging, label, and serialization designed to accommodate your unique needs. In this next slide, I want to share you a case study of a current client that we faced. This current client came up to us for their syringe product, and their demand doubled immediately post-approval. So they came to us as a trusted partner, really asked us, hey, we really need your help. We have demand that doubled. How can we execute on this double demand? And understanding their needs and requirements, we responded, understand that this is very important to them. We've enhanced our communication and touch points with them. We understand what is required on our end to help execute their needs. We had rapid staff expansion using VR sterile training. So we thought outside the box. We got training upfront with the staffing upfront, implemented some virtual reality training to help really kick off the training of our new staff to make sure they're compliant and ready to execute upon the double demand. We prioritized in-house analytical testing and really had close coordination with third-party packaging. At the end, this monumental challenge of doubling the demand with short notice, the client and us at Bora Baltimore, we were able to work together as partners and actualize double the annualized volume for that year. The launch and ongoing supply protected, quality and timelines maintained, and customer partnership strengthened. In conclusion, when demand changed overnight, Bora scaled staffing operation coordination without compromising quality or timelines. And this is something that we're really proud of and a great example of what we can accomplish here for you guys here at the Baltimore site. On this final slide, I want to share you our pledge, the Bora pledge, not just for us, our pledge to you guys. First, the people. We're investing in the best, making sure we have the right skill sets to conquer your challenges together. Second, partnership. You will not just be a client, you guys will be our partners. We want to succeed with you guys together. Third is our promise, committing to our word, to our people, our partnerships, to the challenges, to working together. We promise to be side by side with you and succeed together. Fourth is pride. We take pride in what we do. We want to take pride in what you guys do with uncompromising about quality. And lastly, progress. Not just progress for Bora, but progress together for your client as well, together building for the future. Thank you all for joining. Really appreciate everyone spending your time listening to these slides. Please feel free to reach out on the bottom right to our website portal, and hopefully looking forward to cross paths again. Thank you all.